And we're on to the next part of me being sick. Lovely. I'm sorry that you guys. I'm realizing that this rant slowly became like a life story. Hey, I'm blog. It's basically a blog, so I guess I'm supposed to do that. It doesn't make sense. I do this and mess it up. Oh, there it goes. No, that's magic hair right there. That is hair that has been trained to go right back to how it's supposed to be. Anyway, as I was saying, so I got on my prescription and it just didn't work. So about 3 days later, I went to the same doctor place again. They said, "Oh, we remember you. How are you doing?" I'm sick again. So they said, "Okay, well, come on in." And this time they checked me for strep, and my strep was gone. I had no strep, but I still had white stuff in my throat, headache, fever, which generates from the nose in me. Shut up. And everything else was just not working, and my stomach hurt. So lovely as that is, I was feeling, holy crap, this is really bad. So we went to the doctor and they said, "Oh, we'll test you for strep. You don't have strep anymore, but something's going on. Something's wrong with you." I'm like, "No." And then the doctor said, "Well, we're going to give you a shot so that you don't feel your stomach ache so much." I'm like, that's not the only symptom, and why aren't you telling me what I got?" And they say, "Well, we're gonna have to deal with each of your symptoms individually." I'm like, "Why? We don't know what you have." When a doctor tells you they don't know what you have, it is so freaky. I swear. My mom's a nurse, so I basically spent and she sent me off to work. That was lovely, by the way. Just mentioning that again. She sent me off to work when I was obviously very, very sick. Anyway, but so I basically went my entire life. If I was even a little bit sick, like she would be able to name the scientific thing. Like it'd be uh, the strep streptococcus or whatever the name is for that. And she like give a big old name for it. I'm like, what the hell? But I was like, okay, so she knows what it is. She knows what she's doing. She knows how to fix me. Okay. But when when the doctor says, "I don't know what you have," I got scared. But they gave me the shot, which was fine. I didn't really, it was just normal. Then the room started getting really hot. Oh no, wait, they wanted to do a blood test. And so they took the blood from the nauseous kid. Great, great thoughts, great idea. But they took blood from like this finger. I still have the little black mark from when they did it. Lovely. But it was at that point the room started spinning, stomach started hurting, I started getting really hot, and I was like, "Oh crap! Do you have a bucket?" And the woman, who I swear was the worst nurse in the world, just goes, "Why?" I feel like I'm getting really nauseous. And he goes, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my!" And she's like frantically going through all the cupboards, like looking for a bucket. And there's like, I was like, "Okay, here's the bucket right here." So I pull out this bucket, and it's that, you know how some schools now have the bucket with little red baggie in it, so it's like, "Oh, it's chemical or blah." But so I started throwing up in that, and she goes, "Ah," and she's like freaking out, which is like making it worse. I'm like, I'm throwing up and I'm feeling terrible, and I'm embarrassed because this woman is like freaking out, like, this boy's throwing up. Oh my god, he's sick in a hospital. How is that possible? And lovely as that was, I they basically said, do you have a ride home?" I'm like, "No." "Well, I have my car. I can drive. I live up the road." "No, that shot's gonna make you super duper drowsy." I'm like, great. So I said, is your mom anywhere near? I'm like, sure, I can call my mom. I call her, and she goes, are you sick for real? I'm like, I threw up. The nurse freaked out, which was lovely, and they gave me a shot that makes it where I can't leave until you pick me up. So, can you come and get me? She goes, all right, well, I'm gonna walk over. That way we can grab your car. I'm like, okay, that makes sense, sort of. But she walks over, picks me up, takes me home, and is finally starting to recognize my son is sick. Mother mode should probably kick in here. So she puts me in bed. She gets me all these, she gets me all these food, and she keeps me all, nice and cozy. And then, and then she says, they put me on another. I mean, I'm taking my medicine still, and I'm still not getting better. So I have to go back to the. No, they put me on a new medicine, which she had to go pick up, which was promethazine, which this one is for vomiting and nausea, and then no, this is amoxicillin. I had like another one somewhere that I used up. It was it was like ubercillin or something. It was like penicillin on steroids, which was hilarious for some reason. I think it's because I had a fever that I thought was hilarious. So they put me on that. They put me on this and just told me to drink a lot. So I got better for a day, like last time, and then, like last time, I got worse again and threw up all night. And again, I'm going over my time, so I will talk to you guys next time. It's a gross subject.